Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. So tonight I quickly came into my craft room. I want to get a little gift done for a friend of mine who just announced her engagement. I recently picked this up at Hobby Lobby when their unfinished wood pile was 40% off. So originally it was $4.99 and I believe it came out to like $3, I believe, something around there. Oh, I actually wrote the price here, $2.99. So it came out to $2.99 when it was 40% off. And like I said, it just came in the unfinished wood. So I just gave the front of this one coat of white chalk paint. She has more of a farmhouse look in her home, so I picked this kind of farmhouse blue that I think she will really like. So before we jump into design space, let's go ahead and get a measurement. My plan is to put vinyl on the bottom here, so I just want to get a quick idea of how much space we have to work with. And it looks like it's just shy of 8, and I'm gonna say it's just about 8 by just shy of 3, so I'm going to say it's just about 8 by 3. And then let's hop into design space and I'll show you the design I'm thinking about. So bringing in my design, I'm going to bring in a shape and I'm just going to make it the width and height of the bottom part of my frame. That's where I'm going to be placing my vinyl, so that's the area that I want to focus on. And I measured that at 8 wide by 3 high. And I'm just going to make this white. And then this will give me an area that I know that we have to work in, right? So right click, bring this to the front. And now I'm going to just hide this for just a second because looking at this design, I really like it, but within the area that I have, I don't necessarily love this arrow here. And I also want to mainly focus on the text. I just am drawn to that a little more. So to give myself a little more space to focus on that, and because I'm just not a huge fan of the arrow, I'm just going to grab a shape. I'll make this a little bit bigger than my arrow, put it over it. I'm going to select both my shape and my design and say slice. I will remove my shape. I'll have what cut out, and then this will now attach this from my design, and now I can delete it. So bringing back in my shape. Now see how that just fits a little better? I'm going to go ahead and unlock this because I want to make it a little wider and I think that it can stand it. So like that to me looks good. I'm going to go ahead and lock it so it stays this dimensions, but I just want to make it overall just a little smaller. I just want to give myself a little grace. So that looks great to me. I'm going to delete my square and then I'm going to make it. I will just cut this out on the premium vinyl setting and we will get this all cut out. Alright, so bringing back in my mat, I'll just flip it over and pull my mat away from my vinyl. Not sure the color, but this is a removable vinyl from Cricut. Got it in a pack of just different colors, and I really was drawn to this blue because I think that it will just fit her home really nicely. Bringing in my weeding tool, I'll just start in a corner here and carefully pull this back, just monitoring that everything is staying down. I want to be careful because I always lose the dots to my eyes. They are my nemesis. Great, and that we did beautifully. So just going in, grabbing our middles. Got a couple teeny tiny ones here. Just bring in a scrap piece of transfer tape that I already had cut from the roll. I will just trim this down to fit my design. And then we will grab a corner of our transfer tape here. Pulling that back just to expose just about an inch of it at the top. I will then take and lay this down over my design, trying to get it as straight as I can. Bringing in my scraper tool, I'll just scrape this down. I'm going to do front and back. Then bringing back in my blank, just set this here and I will lay this face down. I'm going to grab my carrier sheet and pull it away from my transfer tape, hopefully leaving our vinyl down on that transfer tape. And this weeded and just transferred really nicely. I have a little bit of extra transfer tape on this end here that I forgot to trim. So no problem, I will just really quickly trim that off. So let's center our wood blank here. Bringing in our design. I'm just going to visually just kind of try to get this as centered and as straight as I can. I did not put that transfer tape on very straight, which is kind of doing me a disservice now, but I think it will be okay. Sometimes those lines, if you don't get them on your design straight, can kind of mess with your eye a little bit. So just take your time before you press that vinyl down. You have a little bit of wiggle room. So just really focusing on your placement here will make all the difference. And I think that that looks really good from what I can see. Actually, that H is a little close to the top. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this back up. It was straight, but I just wanna bring it down just a little because that H was a little close to the top there. Okay, and now let's see if that looks straight. I think that that looks really nice to me. I'm gonna bring in my scraper and I'll just start from the middle. And I'm gonna go out to the right, and then I will go out to the left. And then slowly I will just pull my transfer tape up. All right, so let's go ahead and take this off while we're here because I do not want to give her a gift with the price tag on it. And this is how it came out. I don't know if you can tell, but it's matte, which I love. I just love the look of matte vinyl. I think this came out so cute. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to also make her a card, and I will be giving her a gift card for her and her fiance to be going out to dinner. But anytime I give a gift card, like, my love language is gift giving. I absolutely love to give gifts. You know, I also understand the practicality, right, and the enjoyment of a gift card. I fully appreciate the idea of a gift card, but I will tell you that anytime I give someone a gift card, I also like to include just a little something, a little craft that I make. I'm just gonna take this piece of pattern paper. I just cut that down to 4x6, which is the size of picture that this holds. And then this is how I will give it to her. I really like the addition of the pattern paper. I was thinking also I could go in and have my Cricut write on the paper the date of their engagement, which I may still do, I'm not sure yet. But tomorrow I will be creating their card. In that video where I make the card for this, if I decide to do that, I will show you guys then. So this is how my frame came out. I think it is going to be so cute with the matching card that will also use this pattern paper. So I hope that she loves it, and I'm so happy that she is engaged. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.